Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. I know it hasn't been that long for you. Well, actually it kind of has, because, God, what am I doing talking to you in the intro? We got a lot of stuff to do today. Let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? As I was saying, man, it's been a little bit of time since I last saw you, at least since I last saw you like this. Yeah, the last few videos, they were kind of unlike the usual practice log. I don't know, I might keep doing that. Maybe just reaction portions will just be a thing of the past, and I'll just kind of make them separate videos, and I'll just do practice logs as this is, where I talk to you, and then I practice the guitar. Which, by the way, I haven't played guitar in like 5 days, and my nails are super long, so I probably need to file them. Yeah, so I'll do that. I'm almost tempted to do a nail filing portion. I think I did one of those recently, though, so I don't need to do it now. Perhaps the next time. So, as you may know, I just got back from vacation. You might not know that. I don't think I like announced it or anything, but I've been on vacation all week, so I basically crammed all the videos that you saw last week into like 2 days or something and edited them in like a day. So I was completely burnt out, and then I went on vacation, and the vacation was just enough time to stop being burned out. So now I just kind of feel like nothing's happened, and we're just kind of normal again, which is good. It's good to feel normal. Anyways, it's time to get back to it. It's Saturday morning for me. Saturday morning. You know what that means. We gotta kill this box really quick. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. This feels empty. You guys will be proud to know I stayed completely sober during my vacation. I'm just kidding. I think I drank every single day, which is actually normal for me. God, what is this turning into? Alright, practice. We're practicing now. I'm gonna practice. I think before I do, I'm just gonna talk to you for a little bit, which is kind of obvious because that's what I've been doing. I've been talking to you. I have a few comments that I'd like to get into. So let's go ahead and do that. If you guys have been watching, you know that I kind of switched things up last week with the pure reaction videos and then just having a separate practice log on the side. Here's some of the reactions to my reactions. This one's from King Giro. I actually really appreciated this comment, even though it's quite mean. It's way better when you play than when you open your mouth. I appreciate that you like my playing. That actually makes me feel very good. Sometimes I get self-conscious about my playing because I feel like I suck sometimes. And then it's like, do people watch this because of like the stuff that I say? So it's nice to know that you find me annoying, but you do enjoy my playing. So that's kind of reassuring. So thank you. I appreciate that. Moving on. What else do you guys have to say? Oh, this one goes hand in hand with some life updates. I do have some life updates for you. This comment is from Michael Curry 9603. What's up, man? Friend of the channel, of course. And this guy, Michael Curry, you're a classy fella, because look at this. Hey, Cameron. Starting it off formal. I like it. Comma. In the most complimentary way. Ooh, alright. I do like compliments. I think it may be time for a nicer guitar. You got your first luthier guitar made from my teacher who previously owned it, and the tone, resonance, and volume is a game changer. Have you looked into any? Oh boy, have I ever. I went to a guitar festival in North Carolina, like, oh man, how long ago was that? It was like months and months ago. If you're a super fan, you might remember like around the log number that I was talking about it. But yeah, I met a luthier there. His name is Timothy Stice, and he has been building me a guitar for the past several months, and that'll be coming in pretty soon. I'll show some update pictures because I have some since the last time I showed them. Boom, look at that soundboard. Look at the freaking bear claw on that thing. He only just started polishing it, so it's not even that dark yet. Yeah, look at that. That thing's gonna pop. Look at the back. Oh yeah, just some specs. What you just saw there was Italian spruce. Nice and clawed up. I like a little texture in my soundboard, you know. And then the body, that's all Brazilian rosewood, of course. Because, you know, Brazilian rosewood's cool, right? Of course, all the white, that's all ivory. I'm just kidding. There's no ivory in it. Though, if I could, I would. Believe me. I'm a liberal environmentalist, but when it comes to my guitar, I want that thing to be made of the most evil and impure materials possible. I don't care if it even makes the tone better. It's just epic. Yeah, so we got the human bone nut. Would you have a human bone nut in your guitar? That'd be interesting. I wonder if human bone is resonant. Something to think about. I'd do it, like ethically. That'd be pretty crazy. I'm getting a guitar made. That's gonna be here early October, I think. So I'll definitely be making a video about it. And I mean, you'll see it in all future videos too, where I play guitar. Because apparently I might not be playing guitar in every video if I do some reaction portions too. We'll see how that goes though. We'll see how that feels. It definitely makes it easier to edit. So this one's from F&B Whiskey 8610. What's going on, man? Friend of the channel, of of course. You're hitting me with some, like, psychologist stuff here. Maybe you won't agree with this, but it seems like your harshness towards your past self is very similar to your harshness towards the other guys you've reacted to. How about this? No you. Yeah, that's very interesting, isn't it? Especially when I look back at my videos, I can be very harsh on myself. But that's just because I compare myself to, like, the best in the world. That's not, like, a great thing to do, probably. But I don't know, it feels for me that is, like, what my goal is. Like, even if it's unachievable for me, I do want to be, like, really high-level classical guitarist. That's why I'm working on this stuff, like, every day, and, like, kind of basing my life and personality around it. So yeah, I can be pretty harsh on myself. And when I react to people, also, I like to make fun, especially of non-classical guitarists, you know, because it's just, like, easy targets. Do you ever learn about bullying in school? You know what a target is? They're targets for me. But also, it's pretty easy to make fun of people when you're just, like, in front of a camera, just kind of saying whatever you want. And you know what? I've kind of noticed a lot of, like, positivity in the classical community, and I think maybe I'm just overcompensating for that a little bit. Like, I don't want to be all-inclusive. I want to make other genres feel like they're being othered, and I do enjoy other genres. I almost never listen to classical guitar, at least right now. I'll tell you, what I listen to now, I've been really into Mozart, which after listening to Mozart's symphonies, I think I've pretty heavily listened to, like, the first 15, which I understand is not, like, his best work, but there's something kind of nice about it. They're very, like, concise pieces of music that are easy to follow along. Like, a lot of those symphonies, I can almost envision, like, what the score looks like, especially after watching a lot of the scores on YouTube, like, following along with the symphonies, which, by the way, if you're listening to symphonies, that's an awesome way to listen to them, like, follow along with the score, because people make YouTube videos where they have the score scrolling. Once you watch a few of those, you can sort of see, like, how they all work. Yeah, so I don't know, what I like about the Mozart symphonies is that they're just, like, really simple themes and ideas just sort of being developed throughout a work that's like 12 minutes long on average, at least the first like 15 or so. They start getting longer after like 10, I think. They turn into like 4 movements instead of 3. So I've kind of made it a goal for myself over the next like 41 days. I'm going to listen to all 41 symphonies, but it's kind of gone off the rails a little bit where I'll listen to like 3 or 4 in one day and then like keep re-listening to the ones that I like. I need to make a playlist of like my favorite out of every like 5 symphonies. That'd probably be a good idea. I know in the first 5, 3 is definitely my favorite. I need to go back for the other 2 sets of 5. Why did I start talking about that? Oh yeah, like I listen to other genres of music is my point. I realize I'm saying, oh, I listen to other music, like classical music that's not classical guitar. I like metalcore too, I like jazz, all that stuff. I like all kinds of music. So when I disparage people and genres on my show, it's like kind of tongue-in-cheek, and I'm not actually like all Mr. Classical Guitar and like nothing else matters. Like I like other stuff too. But it's kind of funny to pretend to be all in and sort of be like elitist about it, because it's fun. It's funny. What was my point with all that? God, I'm like so lost in what I was saying. Dang, I might have to go back and watch that. I have no idea where I was going with that. Hold on, give me a second. Wow, that's the first time I've ever had to go back and actually listen to what I just said to remember what I was even talking about. So, making fun of people is fun. I recommend doing it. It's fun to do. Hear that, kids? Do that. It's cool. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. So in conclusion with all that, I wouldn't say something about someone else that I wouldn't also say about myself. If you ever think I'm being a little mean, just know that I'm being twice as mean to my own self and playing. You know, that's like not a good thing probably, but at least it's fair. It's even. And you might notice, I think people are good too. Like when I like something, I let it be known that I like it. It's sort of earned, and I feel like it's more satisfying. I don't just like everything that comes onto the computer screen that I'm watching. But when I do like it, you definitely know that I like it. And same thing with myself too. I'll rewatch stuff. Like that fugue that you watched on Friday, that thing was pretty darn good. That was probably my best ever fugue take on this channel. Man, especially the opening. I mean, that thing was like borderline scary when I was listening to it. I was like, dang, I was getting intimidated of my own playing. It's not all negativity here. It's a mix. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm just trying to express how I feel. Alright, do we have any other comments we want to get into today? 3 is probably enough. We're gonna get back into the Bach today. I think that'll be good, even though, I mean, God, it's been a while since I practiced, to be honest. It's probably been like a week, because I spent a lot of time last week on editing and stuff. The show takes a lot of editing, a lot of work that's not practice. We're gonna bang out some notes and see where we end up with that. Yeah, I need to file my nails first, too. I'll probably do that and then talk to you in the piano bench. Alright, well, sounds like a plan. I'll see you there. Okay, nails are filed. Ooh, time to tune my guitar for the first time. Oh no, my Kindle's on 2%. Oh. My fingers feel very sticky. Alright, well that's fine. I'm gonna let my Kindle charge. In the meantime, I'm just gonna do like technique or something just to get warmed up again. Alright, well, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I know it hasn't been that long, which is like my catchphrase. In fact, I haven't even gotten my Kindle. I haven't even looked at any sheet music. I've had a few like realizations that I think stemmed from me not playing guitar for a while. So let me bring you closer and I'll talk about them. Not playing the guitar for a few days and then coming back to it, I'm realizing that there's a lot of tension in my left hand that I think is coming from holding my arm like this and sort of having like a longer pinky. Because that's usually how I play, right? Like, my pinky is long, my index finger is sort of curved. I've been spending a lot of time just dropping my elbow down and sort of having an equal curve in my pinky and index finger. Now, in doing this, my pinky feels less accurate. And it also feels like I can't stretch quite as far. But I think overall this will be a better playing position for me. So I don't know, I think for the next like couple of weeks I'm just gonna start with scale practice and just work on keeping my hand more rotated towards me like this instead of being like this. Like, this is an exaggeration. But I feel like so many guitarists play like that, and it's just so clear now. I really feel like I should be playing like that. So, you know, we're just going to work on that, try to get used to that with my pinky, and maybe that'll be a fixed thing. Also, my scales just need to be faster, too, and how I'm practicing them with this new, like, left-hand position is I'm just doing speed burst scales. I'm doing them by the string right now, so I'll play, like, 2 fast, and then half speed for the next string. You know. Something like that. Just so I'm not constantly... Like, I feel like that's not as helpful to practice like that. You just want to practice these little bursts and not getting tripped up in those bursts. So I wanted to go like that. Versus... I don't know. Something that I'm thinking about right now. Yeah, and another thing, coming back to the guitar, man, my situation here is so unstable. It is like a 5 out of 10 stability, which is not good enough. So I don't know, I need to figure that out. It might require different support. I might need more of this material here. Who knows? It's not great. This is unprecedented, but I'm gonna try playing using the other chair. Well, this side actually feels kind of good. Feels more stable. I don't love the chair. Maybe after this I'll go to like Goodwill and try to find a better chair or something. Well, here goes nothing. I'm just gonna play the Presto, because why not? Yeah, we'll see where that's at. Maybe I'll just play the Soar Mozart variations and call it a day after that. Or, well, call it at least this session. I might practice one more time. But, you know, we're just easing back into it. It's fine. I don't have to practice that much. You know what? I'm not really feeling playing something today. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the riskiest one that I have, which is the Adagio. I have a feeling that I'm going to forget it, just because I haven't even thought about it in like 5 days, and I haven't even looked at it. So it's been like a week since I played it. Yeah, so I'm just going to get as far as I can. We'll see if I forget it or not. I'm just going to try to be really passionate about it and not worry about forgetting it, because if I forget it, it's like, whatever, it's fine. And I'm going to work on it throughout the week. Next time you hear it, it'll be really good. So, here we go. I know for sure that that was not the best run through of that. The chair feels weird. I like the piano bench. I don't know, I'll have to figure something out with that. I'm not like super in the zone right now. Like I didn't really practice that much and I don't really feel that great about the practice that I did. I think a lot of it is because I'm like back from vacation. I have a lot of stuff in my mind, like stuff I just need to like do. Like I need to clean my apartment and like the bathroom and stuff and order my groceries. I need to go to my computer and order some stuff. I should probably start cracking into grad auditions too. I'll probably start that today. I have a lot on my mind right now that's kind of distracting me. So, you know, forgive me if this one is a bit all over the place and not that productive. The next one will be better, so I'll be back to it then. Alright, cool. Well, I think we can pretty much wrap this one up here. I think I talked enough. I'll use the rest of my day to do all that stuff, and then we'll come back and practice again later. We'll ease into it, taking it easy. We are guitarists after all. We don't have to work too hard. Alright, cool. Well, I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And hey, want some shirts? See this shirt that I'm wearing? I sell this shirt. I also sell those shirts. You can see them there. So, you know, if you want to pick those up, go ahead and do that. Of course, guitar lessons, I offer those. Oh man, I haven't taught too many guitar lessons this week. But I will be starting again on Monday, which is good. Yeah, so, you know, feel free to reach out. Email's in the description if you want to ask some questions about that. Hey, what's the next thing I say? God, it's been a while since I've done this. Comment questions? Got any comment questions? Feel free to leave them, and I will answer them in the chair. And of course, join the Discord, all that stuff. You can talk to me there. Okay, I'm done now. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll see you tonight.